They're gonna. It's all good. Hold on, let me see something. I'm about to start it. Uh, uh, it's
That was that song, bro. Hey, Mike.
Yo, 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 yo. We good?
Oh, you say it again. Yeah.
all right, Shalom.
Shalom.
This is GMS New Orleans. Live camp as always. We give all praises, glory, and honor to the Yahweh,
How about
Hashem,
Hashem Yahushua,
Hashem
Hashem
Kadash.
Kakadash?
Once again, double honor to the elders apostles of Great Millstone. All right, peace, salutations out there to the hopeful elect. All right, those that follow after Yahweh Shah. All right, another week, man. You know, another week, another step closer to the end of this beast system of America. Right, the war drums are still beating. Right, nations are basically have chosen sides. All right, the dollar is collapsing, the dollar is gone. All right, and we're further much more closer to the kingdom. All right, that's the ultimate goal of the elect is, Lord will to receive salvation in hopes of the kingdom of heaven. All right, because the kingdom of heaven is promised to the Israelites. All right, first and foremost, the elect. Okay, and we're pushing towards that mark, that prize, man. All right, and we can see the furthermore that this system that has simply over a span of time have oppressed us, kept us down, beat us down small, is simply fading away. All right, and that's what we out here to tell you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, because out of you, you make up the house of Israel. All right, and the one that you ignorantly call God, Jesus Christ, are simply you're the Lord's chosen people, man. All right, whether you want to believe or not, whether you disagree with that or not, all right, it doesn't matter. You're still Israelite, okay? But on this side, as we know it, only the elect and then 1/3 is going to make it. 2/3 of the nation of Israel is going to be destroyed according to the Holy Bible, all right? Some of the things that's going to take place over here in this place called America, all right, a lot of you are going to be judged, all right, for simply disobeying the Heavenly Father. A lot of you are not going to see, all right, the Lord's salvation, the salvation of Yahweh Shai, all right? Okay? Okay, I got you. Yeah, but ultimately that's what we're waiting on. We're waiting on our king, which is Yahweh Shai, to come back to slay and to lay down the rulership of the nation, the kings of nations, man. All right, these different nations that are governed by these different kings of the earth, he's going to come and lay them down, all right, and set up his kingdom, all right, and the elect is going to have partake and be heirs of that. Go ahead.
God. Shit. Three came to mind. Can you get Zechariah 13:8 with the 2/3? All right, Con. I'm gonna read this in Daniel, because the brother mentioned that the Lord is taking the strength of the other nations that's in power, taking the strength out of their hands to order our kingdom. He said he's preparing a kingdom for us. So watch. This is Daniel 5. I'm gonna start at 25. It says, and this was the writing that was written. Mene, tekel, upharsin. This is the interpretation of the thing. Mene, God had numbered thy kingdom and finished it.
Yeah, what that goes back to that old saying, the writing on the wall. But that's what happened.
Yep.
All right, simply with this scripture, all right, and it goes for this kingdom. Going back about a year or two ago, they had this machine that Esau messed with called CERN, and the message that CERN gave him back once they shut out, it shut out a particular pulsation to try to get a reading, get an answer back from whatever they're looking for out there, and what came back was many tekel, man. All right. Shows you that, and that's how Esau deals on the left hand, all right? These different left hand portals that they have all around the world, they conjure up demons All right. Give me a Second Thessalonians. You can go midway down. Well, you can go to a particular point and read down to in a jail.
Gotcha.
Which this comes out
Got it.
ever so often. Go ahead.
This is Second Thessalonians chapter 2. I'm gonna start at verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
Right. And right now, how's the Lord consuming? Read one more time.
Second Thessalonians 2 verse 8. And then shall the wicked be revealed.
And who's the wicked? According to Job 9:24, the so-called Edomites. All right. And these Edomites have been in power for a short season, going back into the Greco-Roman Empire and unto this very day. They went down for a while, and then they've risen back up to the Renaissance, and they've been in power ever since, wreaking havoc on the planet Earth, destroying people, destroying.
He was given that great sword to take peace from the earth.
Yeah, and destroying kingdoms of people, nations, identities, and all, man. Go ahead.
Whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
Who the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. First and foremost, going back to, it's a scripture in Hosea, tells you how we're the mouthpiece of the Lord and how he's destroying them with this truth out of the mouth of the prophets, man. All right, out of the mouth of the prophets have destroyed the lies in the deception of the so-called white man. All right, through these scriptures. Then when Yahweh Shah come back, he's going to destroy him with 2nd Esdras the 13th chapter with that mouth. All right, it's going to shoot out laser beams. All right, very violent tempest, man. All right, it's going to vaporize this goddamn devil. You don't have to believe that, okay? But we do. You had something to go with that?
I had the Hosea.
Bring the Hosea.
This Hosea 12 and 10 that you spoke about. I have also spoken by the prophets, and I have multiplied visions and used similitudes by the ministry of the prophets.
Yeah, so we're the mouthpiece of the Lord.
Mhm.
And that's how the Lord, simply through us, through men, blood and flesh men, that the Lord has bestowed his spirit on, all right, of righteousness and truth. Through us, he has destroyed this devil lies, man. Who the people are, where the demographic of the people are, where they located at, the whole nine, all right, has been given to us. This truth has been given to us to expose this devil, man. All the shit that he has done in the past and what he's doing now. That's why he has been going on a great campaign for some time now to destroy the internet, all right, to destroy all truth that's coming out. Because he's not for truth, all right. The small hats, the short bibs, all right, they're not for truth, all right. The 1948ers are not for truth because it destroys everything. It simply shows that they are the synagogue of Satan. Okay, go ahead.
As it says in Revelation 12 verse 12, the devil's coming down in great wrath because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. At every level, this devil, from the little tops all the way down to the average Edomite are being exposed. Their lies no longer have any strongholds, as it says in Isaiah 25 verse 7, and I will remove from this people the covering cast, and I will remove in this mountain the covering cast over all the people, this veil of darkness and deceit Esau's cast over the whole world.
Right, making you think. I remember in school, man, through the indoctrination of school and these school books, which I found out that what it is, McGraw Hill, that was
Little hats on all that.
That was old girl, the Epstein guy, his girlfriend, that was her dad that wrote all those fucking books, man.
And he was Mossad.
Yeah, this is indoctrination. But they had the indoctrination of when you was in school, they had the red people, which was the Native Americans. You had yellow people, then they had black people,
White.
Then they had, it's all bullshit, man. All right, and that was part of that covering. Only to then, the Lord allowed us to understand characteristics of people of the Bible, color of people of the Bible, geographic areas of the Bible, heritage and all. Then we understand, no, you the fucking devil, man. It's only print. You fit the description. By and by, 100%, man, 144%. All right, you fit the description of Esau, Edom. Okay, the people whom the Lord has indignation forever. I see him. Go ahead.
Whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, the prophets, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Yeah, via the chariots, man. because that's Esau's nightmare. All right. When the Lord cracked them clouds with them chariots, it's not gonna be a pretty party, man. It's not gonna be confetti, buckets of KFC chicken and hot wings, man. All right. Followed by potato wedges and strawberry soda. No, it's gonna be hell to tell the goddamn captain, man. All right. And your Yahweh Shai gonna come put a royal foot in your ass, man. Just like that. Okay. Go ahead, Doc.
Verse 9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan.
Even him. All right, and the him is the so-called white man. His coming is after the working of Satan. When you go into that word working, working right there, it goes into the word energeia. It goes into efficiency, power, energy. Right?
Whether of God or the devil.
Yeah, whether of God or Satan, man. All right? And we don't want to tell you that this devil, all the power that he has received, even the power that's been summoned to him on the left hand to receive the kingdom, is from the left hand side, man. All right? It's from a dark demonic place. Everything about you devils is dark and demonic, man. Even from you watch them as they grow as little kids, they got a demonic look about them, man. They do demonic shit, you know? There's nothing right but the so-called white man, all right? Go ahead, Al.
This Job 34 and 21 and 22. It says, for his eyes are upon the ways of man, and he said all his goings. That's the Lord.
Mhm.
There is no darkness, nor shadow of death, where the workers of iniquity may hide themselves.
Right. The Lord sees you, man.
Mhm.
Hey, man, you've been set up. The Lord set you up. Even in darkness, the Lord set you up to be in the position, in the seat that you're in, man.
Mhm.
Don't think for 1 minute, Esau, that you got that on your own. Don't think for 1 minute that the very people that you have put on cargo slave ships, brought to the shores of America, to the shores of Spain, and around the world, that you just did that because you just some great mighty man. No, you was only simply set up for our punishment, man. Now we're in a time to where the Lord's finna reverse the seat, the roles. That goes back to the Deuteronomy, man. We coming to a time where the head should be the tail, and the tail should be the head, man. All right? And them same very curses that was on us, you finna receive them. You're seeing you receiving them now, man. A large number of Edomite men are being put on child support. A large amount of Edomite men, all right, are starting to be on a low.
The women hate him.
Yeah, the women hate you. You know, y'all homeless rate. All right. Hey, you devils are catching it. Go ahead.
This Deuteronomy 3 and 7. And Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and upon them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
You see?
Mhm.
And the roles are being reversed. And what you're seeing here, going back to 2 Thessalonians, at one time you had the power. You was in great height during the 1900s, the 1920s, the 1930s, the 1940s, 1950s, 1960s. Then you got to around the time of the 1970s, where Albert Bivens and them hitting the scene and bringing forth this, and it's trickling down to our apostles, our bishops. It's been over with for you, man. Really, I'm gonna say this: when you crucify Yahweh Shai, all right, and remember the earthquake and everything, that was your downfall then. That was the end of you then, man. All right.
If I could add through the spirit, I remember when we was bringing it out and it split the ground. It also represents the priests, you know, opening up the priesthood.
Mm-hmm.
And when it opened up the priesthood, it also brought out the spirit of the prophets through the priests to what?
Right.
Priest is devil, you know, his end.
Yeah.
Oh, it's coming, man. It opened up that all the nation, all the tribes could be priests that'll speak this word. You know, it opened it up, man.
Yeah.
It was groundbreaking, literally.
Yeah.
It was literally. Yeah, you got it. Yep.
Yeah, I got a picture on my phone from somebody that, you know, somebody I was once close to. They went over there, and the first thing he told me, he said, man couldn't do it. Man couldn't. What I seen with my eyes, man couldn't have did that.
It's gone.
All right, but hey, this has been the end for you devils, man. Just been the end. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I had that word, Satan too. And the jail, if you need it.
Sure.
I just had it. You just going from.
We'll go back. We'll go back. We'll get it real fast.
Come.
So we get out, get
This
that out of the way.
that word in the jail that the brother had brought out, it's working the efficiency. In the New Testament, use only of superhuman power, whether of the Most High or of the devil.
Yeah. Hey man, when you can split an atom, that's supernatural power, man. All right. You have to get the schematics, the certain temperatures and numerology, all that shit had to come together in order to split an atom, man. The Lord had to be dealing with you, but according to Isaiah 45, and I believe around the 8th chapter, the Lord does good and evil. All right.
From the light and darkness.
From the light and darkness. And he says in Job, the deceiver and the deceiver are mine, man. So the same way, you using deception, the same way I'm using you to deceive not only yourself but other people too.
Quick one.
All right, go ahead.
This is Isaiah 54:16. It says, "Behold, I've created a smith that bloweth the coal in the fire."
Which are the Smiths today? The Smiths are known today.
Light.
Okay. In my book says.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The Smiths today are simply known as the modern day scientists, man. Because back then, how were weapons made? Weapons were made through artificers. Weapons were made through smiths. All right, weaponsmiths, man. Blacksmiths, man.
Forging.
Yeah, forging the metal of what it be what do they call them? Spinks? The little ball, the spikes. Damn the name.
The weapon.
Yeah.
The ball and chain, or the morning. I know they call it a morning star.
Yeah.
You need the light.
Yeah.
My bad.
I don't know if I got it in here.
Yeah, the brother. Go ahead, you speak. Keep speaking on.
But as the brother was going into, in the past you had, weaponsmiths, blacksmiths, men that worked in metallurgy, where they went by the fire, heated up the metal and shaped it, manipulating the elements to make weapons. Well, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua has put Esau on a whole different type of metal weaponsurgy now by being able to split the atom to create weapons of mass destruction out here.
And who have all these German scientists? The goddamn people that's ruling the earth, man.
It's a team, the wise men, the Germans.
The Germans. Who got those people?
Esau.
And then the Lord is, he said, I control the king's mind like the rivers of waters. So he's also what? Giving them those writings, all those calculations to what? Create these things that's going to what? Ultimately destroy them.
And you made a beautiful point. It was an earthquake.
Yeah.
It was an earthquake that ushered in, the ministry being open to all the tribes.
Yep.
But what? It's going to be a great earthquake that's going to take down Esau. And Yahushua is coming back with that great earthquake, that nuclear earthquake.
Yeah.
The intro for you was an earthquake, and the outro is going to be an earthquake too, man. All right, and this outro is going to shake the heavens, shake the earth. Where the scripture tell you that the earth is going to reel to and fro like a drunken. Right? Your end is near, and you know it. That's why a lot of you out here, you're packing up and moving to the hills of Nevada, all right? Moving to the hills of Utah, Oregon.
Bunkers.
You got bunkers so much feet down. You're talking about how much fucking rice and beans you got.
Bullets.
But one thing you don't have the what, man. You're not exempt from judgment, all right? You're gonna get judgment, man.
Yes.
And ain't a goddamn thing you can do. All right? And 2/3 of you bobblehead niggas too, man, you're gonna get destroyed over here too. All right? And that's another thing. Whether you want to believe it or not, you don't have to believe us, man. We're not out here, at this point, we're not out here for you to believe, man. We're out here to clean the blood off our hands and to preach the gospel of Yahweh Shem Shah and to usher in the kingdom of heaven. All right? Whether you want to believe it or not. We already know. Hey, what the scripture says, don't focus on how
the wicked shall
be destroyed, but focus on how the righteous is going to be saved, man.
Who's the kingdom's made for, who is for,
Yeah.
who are going to receive it.
Yeah.
Roughly paraphrasing.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have one to back up a point you made earlier about how it was the Lord that set up Esau to what? Fulfill prophecy and show his ultimate power, just like ancient Pharaoh. He was at ancient Egypt was the height of their power, but what? The Lord took it down in a couple of days, and exalted himself and his people, which the same thing's about to happen again. But this is Romans chapter 9. I'm going to start at 17. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might shew my power in thee.
Even for the same purpose, how I raised thee up, man. All right, that the Lord might show his, because hey, Egypt was a powerhouse, man, at one time. Egypt was great. All things flowed there at one time. Same thing for this devil. You know, everything at one particular time flowed through America. All right, America was the powerhouse of this known world. Now the nation sees it as a big front. The truth said, thou art weak as weak. All right, they seen that you are weak, just as they were, man. You ain't so big and bad as you used to. Nations are challenging you now, man, to take you on. Go ahead.
That I might shew my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
Yeah, so the Lord's gonna build you up like Jenga. Them Jenga blocks, you build them up. You see how high you can go, and then what happens at the wall? You start taking pieces away, and all the support, all the foundation starts to do what? Crumble.
Start wobbling.
Start wobbling, and that's what's now happening to the infrastructure of America. This kingdom is wobbling. This bitch is on one toe. All right, and only a fool will believe at this point, I can be the next Warren Buffett. I could be, man, you niggas is crazy, man. This place is done. We already said it before. You are climbing a burning ladder, Jake. It's nothing left in this hole, man. Go ahead, Al.
Verse 18. Therefore hath he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he will he hardeneth.
Mm-hmm.
Thou wilt say then unto me, why doth he yet find fault? For who hath resisted his will?
Yeah. Who resisted the Lord's will? You're gonna do what the Lord wants you to do, man.
Yep.
Whether you want to or not. You can think in your mind, I want to stop prophecy. I want to do what I want to. When you think you're doing what you're doing, you actually doing what the Lord wants you to do. You're thinking the way the Lord wants you to think, man. All right, you are nothing. All right. All right. Go ahead, Al.
Verse 20. Nay, but O man,
Yep.
who art thou that repliest against the Most High?
Who are you to reply against the Most High, man? You're the done data. Yeah. The Lord do what the hell he want to do, man. All right? I'm going to get some of that too. Go ahead. Read that again, brother.
Romans 9 and 20. Nay, but O man, who art thou that repliest against the Most High?
Hey, who are you to reply against the Most High, man? All right? When the Most High is the big shot caller, man. Like I said, the big done data. All right? You niggas end up with worms, man. Grasshoppers. All right? And you're gonna see a lot of you gonna get hey, like I said, what is the old pain of an ant to the elephant? A lot of you niggas gonna get squished, man. All right? Go ahead, Doc.
Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus?
Why hast thou made me thus? Why you made me an Edomite? Why you put me in a position as a 2/3? The Lord does what he want to do, man. Cause your ass wicked. You ain't right. Okay? That's why the Lord does what he want. We've been told you before. This thing they call life, the thing that we call life, this is nothing more than like a movie to the Most High. He's the producer. You play your role, or in this life of what he wants you. Some niggas are just bugged out 2/3. Some men are prophets. Some men are you in whatever position he wants you in, man.
You just
Made
here.
in vain.
You just here, yeah. Nigga, they got niggas are moles. All right.
Oh,
Some niggas, the Lord just got you a rapping ass nigga. You know, a hoe ass nigga. Oh, all right. Some of you are just here. You just here as a what's this here? Cameo.
Yeah, it's just,
That way we said. Remember some years back we were saying you the nigga on the movie that says Stuntman 1, 2, and 3.
Got no name.
additional casting.
Yeah, additional casting. That's why when we watch the news in the morning, it says such and such some man was killed. We don't even say your name. They just say some nigga was killed
Yeah.
over here on
Guy.
on Russia Blade. You just a person in the movie, man. You're not the main character though, man. All right, we have set, the Lord has set us up to be the main characters of this thing, the prophets. All right, to tell the downfall of another main character called Esau. All right, and to usher in the king, man, which is Yahweh Shai. All right, we in the most climax part of the movie. The build up, hey, what them niggas say? Them saxophones is playing now for your ass, Esau. You gotta go. You got that's the new internet thing.
Saxophone.
Them, you got them boys in the hood saxophones playing. You remember them?
Yeah,
Remember Ricky got killed?
Yeah.
Them saxophone? That same saxophone is playing for you right now, E.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Verse 21. Hath not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor?
That vessel of honor is who? The Israelites, the elect, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's the vessel that the Lord. That's the blessed vessel the Lord is dealing with, ultimately. Okay, go ahead.
And another unto dishonor.
And Esau, Edom, is the vessel of dishonor. All right, the Lord set you up to be the degenerate of the planet Earth, the scum of the planet Earth, man. The person that's none worth, the most base man. All right. And all you nations had your time. You know, at one time, the Chinaman had his time. Nigga had the whole sword shit, samurais, crockett, wooden shoes and all, man. You was a bad motherfucker, huh?
Noodle mustache.
Yeah, noodle, that Fu Manchu mustache, the bald head, the cul-de-sac with the, you know,
Not top on.
yeah, all that shit. You had your time to rule, man.
Esau had 3 times to rule: the Greeks, the Romans, and today.
Yeah. So you can't say that the Most High ain't fair, man.
Mm-hmm.
Ishmael had his time. Okay. You nations had your time. Now it's our time. We're calling our time. We're calling the shot to tell you our time is coming up next. All right? The rabbit finna have the gun. And it's not gonna be pretty, boy. Go ahead.
Verse 22. What if the Most High, willing to shew his wrath
Mhm.
and to make his power known, endured with much long suffering the
Yeah.
vessels of wrath fitted to destruction?
Yeah, the vessels of wrath fitted for destruction, man. And you gonna play that part of the movie, man. You can't get out of it.
Yeah.
You can't get out of it. You can't say I'm not gonna show. He's gonna show up. You're gonna play your part, man. You're gonna feel the burn. You're gonna feel the heat. And you're gonna play that role perfectly. Just like you've been a perfect devil on the earth, you're gonna be a perfect sacrifice, man. On this altar. Because America's an altar to the Lord. And he's finna burn up a savior up to, man. All right? You nations out there that believe somewhere in your mind, all right, that you're going to be the next world power, you're going to get upset, man. You're not going to be the next world power. Only next world power is going to be forever as the nation of Israel, right? The scripture's calling for it. All right?
That statue, after the toes made of iron and miry clay, it doesn't say anything about Russia or China. It says the kingdom coming next.
Yeah, the kingdom. And we tell you time and time again, week in and week out, who the kingdom is for. The kingdom of heaven is not for everybody, man. The kingdom of heaven is not for Edomites. It's not for you Moabites or Ammonites out there. You Ishmaelites. Now they might have Israelites come out of your nations that look like you, but they really Israelites. But that's just about it. Okay. Everybody else is going to be servants in the kingdom of heaven. Okay. You're going to serve the very nation that you put down, all right, and put it in servitude. That's all through the Bible.
Yes.
That's another topic that the Christian pastors don't want to deal with, don't want to bring up, don't know. Okay, they simply don't know. Go ahead.
One more verse 23. And that he might make known the riches of his glory on the vessels of mercy, which he had afore prepared unto glory.
Yeah, he has before prepared unto glory. All right, and we're a part of that, man. Lord, we're those vessels prepared unto glory. And our glory is not going to be given to us here, but in the kingdom of heaven. That's what we're going to receive praise and fame from. All right, for these works that we're doing now. These works right now seems silly. It seems to most, foolish to most. It seems crazy to most. But there's a reward behind this, man. There's a great honor behind this, man. All right, and we shall receive and benefit of it in the kingdom. All right, because we have put forth our so-called lives in order to die in this society for Yahweh Shai, man. All right, go ahead.
This is 1 Corinthians 1:18. For the preaching of the cross is to them that perish foolishness.
Yeah, we perish foolish. We died of foolishness, man. Because it's nothing in this society is nothing worth, man. It's not worth your time. It's not worth any value. It's all bullshit, man. We just calling it like it is. Go ahead.
But unto us which are saved, it is the power of the Most High.
Yeah. And who is saved through? Yahweh Shem Shai, man. All right. And we have to ultimately endure it too. Go ahead.
Verse 19. For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise and will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent.
Hey, read that again. And we've seen it. Some of the brothers been around long enough. We didn't dealt with in our apostles, the different bishops, the different men of the Lord. In our heyday, we didn't dealt with professors, so-called professors, we done had so-called scholars come by and they get manhandled with this truth, man. Get chastised with these scriptures, man. We didn't see it, and this is what built our faith and built us up in the belief, man. We're seeing the wise of this world get crushed by the scriptures, man. Of Yahweh Bashim Shai, man, and the truth of this word. Go ahead.
Verse 20. Where is the wise? Well, I'll reread verse 19. For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise and will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent. Where is the wise? Question mark. Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world?
Yeah, where's the disputers of this world, man? They're nowhere to be found, man. You wacky-tacky Christians, nowhere to be found. And a lot of you, your mind's already made up, man, which we cool with. Right? A lot of you can die like that. We don't care. All right? We're not in the business in this very moment of trying to convince you whether or not the so-called white man is Edom or not. We're not trying to convince you whether or not World War III is gonna happen or not, man. Just continue to believe what you want to believe. All right?
You're gonna get that seat here.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Hath not the Most High made foolish the wisdom of this world? For after that, in the wisdom of the Most High, the world by wisdom knew not the Most High. It pleased the Most High by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe.
Yeah. Read that last little snippet.
Kind. It pleased the Most High by the foolishness of preaching.
By this very what you consider foolishness of preaching, what we're doing to do what?
To save them that believe.
To save them that believe. This very little simple thing that people think is nothing is very much a token used for salvation, man. Used to bring in a host of believers. This very little thing. We didn't go on a promotion campaign. All right. It's simply the word in Psalms the 19th chapter through the internet, man. All right, which is this internet did more traveling than we could actually do. You know, this travel. And you look at the algorithm or the analytics behind the YouTube page that we have. You got people all in remote islands, all in Scandinavia, all in the interiors of Africa and down to South Africa, man. Denmark, you know, Japan, that listen, the Philippines that listen to this word.
Europe.
From people from 18 all the way to 65, man. Okay.
I checked the analytics on my videos one time, and I'm not saying I get a lot of views or anything, but I saw that a lot of people it said either Switzerland or Sweden is where a lot of viewership from my videos come from.
There's Jake over there, man. Oh, that's Jake, man. All right, Jake, women and men. And them Edomite women over there, they stacked, okay? I'm gonna say it. They stacked. brick houses. I think they said some of the most prettiest women are from over there. I think over there, man.
Scandinavian countries.
Yeah, them
East,
Jakes.
Central Europe, Eastern Europe.
All them castles and shit, all them ships they had, that was Jakes in them castles, man. And we got proof to prove it.
Cakes unturned.
Yeah. Yeah, cakes unturned, man. You know? That takes belief and faith to believe that too, but go ahead,
Yeah, I'm holding 3 of them.
Yeah, not get them out the way.
Unbelief. All right. This Sirach 30. My bad. Second Esdras 15:3. It says, "Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee," which is their unbelief, incredulity. "For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness," like the brother been saying. All right, we according to Romans 3:3, for what if some don't believe? All right, because the foolishness of preaching, a lot of people don't believe this, man. All right, and then through the internet, this thing spread like a wildfire, storm with our apostles. Like the brother said, it went to the 4 corners of the earth. But it says when this word go to the 4 corners of the earth in Romans, then the end gonna come. Right. So we don't give a damn. So we don't care about the incredulity. The unbelief actually make us keep going because that's biblical prophecy, man. You know, you got it, bro.
And we know that as it says all throughout the scriptures that, hey, there are going to be people that are going to be unbelieving. And what did it say? In the last days. So that's a telltale sign. We're at the end.
Yeah, a lot. This that Psalms 19:1 for you, Zaquan, that you it says, "The heavens declare the glory of our power, and the firmament shows his handiwork. Day unto day utter speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard."
Yeah, because what? Through the internet, this word travels faster than we can, man.
Yep.
All right, we you know, to go to them same countries that we name, we gotta get a passport, this type of passport. All right, you gotta board a plane, you gotta fly for 12, 17 hours, you gotta get off, you know.
Yeah.
You know, and then some of those places, I'm gonna say some of those places are strict, you know. You can't do what we do in some of those places, but hey, the word's going out. What that one is, I think it's Jeremiah 16. Let me look at it.
How's it going?
It's a little bit after 16:16. I know. It's right after. Yeah, I'm gonna find it. Hold up. Yeah, go ahead.
It says their line. It says their line is going out through the earth. That line is that word. All right. It says their line is going out through all the earth, and their words to the ends of the world. In them had he set a tabernacle for the sun.
15.
That line is the message, man. You got it?
14 and 15.
I got it. You want it now?
Yeah, that goes what he talking about.
This is Jeremiah 14:15. "Therefore thus saith Yahweh concerning the prophets that prophesy in my name, and I sent them not, yet they say, sword and famine shall not be in this land. By sword and famine shall those prophets be consumed. And the people to whom they prophesy shall be cast out in the streets of Jerusalem because of the famine and the sword, and they shall have none to bury them. Their wives," is it? Hold on.
Shalom, Akim, Yabashim,
The point is, it's
16. This is Jeremiah 16, verse 15. "But Yahweh liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all lands whither he had driven them, and I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers."
Yes, and it's gonna in one way, this is gonna happen, all right? Because first and foremost, the word has to be published and put out, and it's being published and put out through first and foremost through the internet, man. All right, most of us don't have passports. We never been out the country, but but in spirit we have, man. Through these different epistles, which we call the videos of YouTube, man. All right, and this word goes out through those different remote islands, those different places on the other side of the world, man.
What's poetic is that, you know, Elon Musk his satellite system is called Starlink, which has allowed remote areas of the world to get internet, which would have never got it before. So what? The Starlink is causing the stars to link out here. The elect.
Right. Because you're gonna have, like I always tell brothers, a lot of these people that live in these remote islands, you know, they don't necessarily have that much, but the Lord might give them just enough internet, they might hit their prophets, man. But they live according to the scriptures, man. All right. You got women that live in remote islands. They keep their hair wrapped. They wear a dress. All right. They manner themselves after the scriptures. You got certain men. They know not to do no more action. You know. They know how. You know. They might not even. They might commit adultery. They might keep the dietary laws.
I got that for you.
And certain of them want to be worthy of the Lord, man, to receive salvation.
It's said in Isaiah 11 that they shall come from the islands.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
You know, we got a brother that always chimes in on the page. The brother from Virgin Islands, man. You know, we got brothers in Trinidad. All right, we have the brothers in Jamaica, man. And they got other real small islands that we don't know of. We have brothers in Suriname. You know,
Philippines.
and that's in the northern part of South America. They speak Dutch. You know, but they believe, man. All right, that's why I don't know what's wrong with you Wesley Snipe Israelites, man. You think everybody got to be dark skinned? You think that the Northern Kingdom is not a part of this? The Northern Kingdom is very much a part of this, man. All right. They got brothers, even brothers that went and visit these certain camps, man. You know, oh yeah, that's a Jake. The way they get down, they fit right in with Judah, man. All right. But you niggas, you worry about that. But then I was looking up that nigga Drewski. That nigga's a tear, I believe, man. That nigga granddaddy, and I think his daddy is a Edomite, man.
That's beautiful.
You know?
yeah.
What do you mean by that?
You know?
By that.
Hey, in the kingdom, we'll know. We will know, man.
He mocked the prophets anyway.
Yeah.
Man, fuck him.
Hey, like we say, fuck it.
Fuck him.
Hey, at the same time, when you had Bob Marley, whose dad looked like a British Edomite, but when you go back to his lineage, it goes through Syria. Our people are all around that region.
Yeah.
And Bob Marley clearly a Jake.
That was a hotbed for Israelites, man. All right? Syria, Alexandria, Egypt, Morocco, those hotbeds for Israelites. Spain,
Lands of Elam.
okay? You niggas out there that only think Israelites came from Africa, you niggas are bugged out, man. I'm talking about you niggas, you black, red, and green niggas. All right, you niggas out there. All right, Yeah.
Du Bois niggas.
yeah, you African flag flying niggas, man. You niggas are you gonna find out you're truly deceived, man. You got Israelites that were scattered all around the four corners of the earth. So we got Israelites in all nations. The Lord counted us as the sand of the sea. If you go out there to your local beach and try to grab all that sand, the kernels of that sand, you would never count. You would never get down to a number, man. Even if you do count every little grain, guess what? There's still more sand to go, nigga. All right. That's the representation of Israelites they got out here, man.
I got you.
And sands have different colors to them too.
Yeah.
Lighter specks, darker specks.
Yeah. Yeah, we went over that. Remember, we went over that a while back in the class, man. So you got different types of soils out there, man. And the darker the soil, the more fertile it is, man.
Red
The more you
soil.
go into it.
Yeah. And them soils represent women. You might can plant a particular plant in some sand, a particular sand. That might be a Elamite type of woman. You know, you might have another woman. She's from Morocco, but guess what? When you plant that seed in that woman, the Israelite seed that woman, it don't matter what she look like.
Apple's gonna be an apple.
Apple's gonna be an apple, man, and a Jake gonna be a Jake, and when it comes out of that soil, it's gonna be a Jake baby, man. All right, you niggas are too indoctrinated of this Western educational system that simply has fooled you niggas, man. to believe that you come from your mother. Your mother is nothing more than an incubator. She's nothing more than the soil. What activates the soil is what? That seed that's planted in them, man.
But hey, like you started off with, those
The spirit be jumping.
those
They ain't
textbooks,
moving.
those textbooks are written by gutter rats, and what do they mainly believe in?
Yeah.
Your mother determines who you are. So more deception from the devil.
Yeah. Your mother doesn't do nothing, man. But harvest that seed for 9 to 10 months.
That's it.
All right? And what comes out of that oven is an Israelite, man. That Israelite might be light skinned, so-called dark skinned, brown. It don't matter.
It can look like any nation.
It can look like any nation.
Yeah.
You might have, I done seen Israelites with brown chocolate skin with blue eyes, man, gray eyes. It don't matter. You niggas is so caught up on skin tone and pretty hair. What the fuck is pretty hair? Cause a nigga have silk hair. Hey man, you niggas are deceived, man.
Self-hate.
Yeah,
That's a secret.
like everything over here is about color. Before a person
Yeah.
tells your name, they say what color you is. Oh, the black guy, the white guy, this guy. Everything is about color, man. And you niggas don't know what you think you know. You don't know a goddamn thing, man. The man's seed is determined by his father. Numbers 18th chapter.
Yep,
All right.
18. I got you. So you real quick.
Even when you get into livestock, the pedigrees are determined by the father. All right. And in some cases, depending on the mother too, they want to trace that line back to see how strong that pedigree is, man.
Did that with Yahweh Shai. Matthew showed the lineage through his father, and Luke showed the lineage through his mother.
Yeah. No women. All right. Which the Lord used certain women as vessels for particular reasons. But hey, it is what it is, man. It's no. Hey, go ahead. It's crazy, man.
It's Jeremiah 12:9. It says, "My heritage is unto me as a speckled bird. The birds round about are against her. Come ye assembled all the beasts of the field, come to devour."
One more time.
Come. Jeremiah 12:9. Mine heritage is unto me as a speckled bird.
Case in point, a peacock. Very beautiful, very elegant bird, man. A variety of colors. All right. And that's how the Lord is likened unto his people. From the lightest hue of brown all the way to the darkest hue of brown.
Yep.
All right. And the Lord loves, any man loves variety, man. Like right now, the Lord was to tell you, hey, pick you about pick. It's like Samson. Oh no, not Samson. Any one of them in the Lord. Solomon. Man had 700 wives, man. You best believe they was from the light. Hey, they was all nations.
It was a variety.
It was
It was all nations,
Yeah.
literally.
Yes.
Literally.
But the Lord will tell you, pick you 20 women right now. Hey, you gonna go through all nations.
For real.
You know? You gonna have from this hue of brown all the way up to the darkest, man. You know? But that's a man. A man has, options, variety, man. You know, like the color wheel. You ain't just stuck on one color. All right.
For real.
Go ahead, brother.
This Hosea 8:8. Israel is swallowed up. Now shall they be among the Gentiles as a vessel wherein is no pleasure.
Yeah. Hey man, but at the end of the day, hey, you're gonna find out this thing is very much more spiritual than what you think it is, man. All right. And you're gonna find out that the same guys you deem crazy on these highways and byways, on these street corners, they were right the whole time. All right? They was telling the truth the whole time. All right? We wasn't out here pulling your leg. We wasn't trying to get donations and money. All right? We simply just wanted to teach and to receive the elect. We know that we're not gonna wake up every single person, but hey, if the Lord allows us to get a brother, cool. All right, you got some more.
Yeah. Let's see.
This
Hold it real fast.
Oh, we got it. Come on.
Yeah.
This 2 Corinthians 4 and 3 and 4. It says,
Hold it, please.
"But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, in whom the God of this world had blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of the Mashiach Yahushai, who is the image of our power, should shine unto them.
Who was the God of this world? That simply blinded Satan, all right? And through him, the so-called white man has blinded. Because you got niggas out there, even when you show them cold hard facts of what particular topic we talking about, they still don't want to believe. What the white man said. What the hell that broad told me one time? She said she went to
The Smithsonian.
she went to the Smithsonian. The Smithsonian said, I've been to school. I got a PhD. Who gives a goddamn?
Real.
You just a smart dummy. Go ahead.
That was it.
I got one for you.
You know?
Just going into, brothers, the lineage issue, because as the elder brother's been going into, you know, a lot of, you know, I'm starting to think a lot of y'all that are obsessed with skin color tears yourselves.
Yeah.
For real.
Because there are plenty of examples of the scriptures of great Israelite men who had, you know, heathen mothers, but that didn't disassociate them from being Israelites. Which, when we're going to the lineage of Yahushai, which when you read in Deuteronomy, it says a Moabite or an Ammonite will never enter into the congregation. So this is the lineage, the book of the Matthew 1:1, the book of the generations of Yahushai, Hamashiach, the son of David, the son of Abraham. Now I'm going to jump down to verse 7. And Solomon begat Rehoboam, and Rehoboam begat Abiah, and Abiah begat Asa. And Rehoboam was the next in line of the southern kingdom after Solomon. But let's see who Rehoboam's mother was. This is 2 Chronicles 12:13. So King Rehoboam strengthened himself in Jerusalem and reigned. For Rehoboam was 41 years old when he began to reign. And he reigned 17 years in Jerusalem, the city which Yahweh had chosen out of all the tribes of Israel to put his name there. And his mother's name was Naamah, an Ammonitess. So Rehoboam, his mother was an Ammonitess. So Solomon slept with the Ammonite woman and had Rehoboam. And Rehoboam was next in line to being king. And in Yahushai's lineage on his father's side, it mentions Rehoboam. So clearly, it doesn't matter what the mother is. The only thing that matters is the seed of the father, the pedigree.
See if I can get that other thing.
And then even with Ruth, a true mamzer is what Drewski possibly is. But you know, if you have an Israelite, if it's an Israelite father, if you can trace your lineage back to one of the 12 tribes, then you're an Israelite, no matter how you look.
The men of these tribes too. Because the lineage is not, you know, obviously, like the brother said, the pedigree is not described of the woman, man, it's of the man. Now, yeah, you can get features of the woman, like the elder been saying, but if that apple is planted inside of that woman, that's an apple. Hey, they got green apples, right? But is it not an apple?
And if you want to
still an apple,
you want to grow that apple again after you're done eating, what's in the middle of it? Seeds that you go and plant in whatever soil, and that same apple's gonna come again.
Yeah,
even in the Josephus, it describes how King David possibly looked, man. You don't remember? Y'all remember that?
And his grandmother was a Moabite, a so-called Chinese woman.
He had those. I'm trying to look for it on my phone.
Say, yellow, like shake your eyes.
Yep.
But he, like King David, was a Jake of Jakes.
He was the Most High's favorite.
Come on, man. You know, I thought your phone fell.
Yeah, some shit.
Yeah, but that's a, like the elder been saying, that's a mystery unto you people that wasn't unlocked for people to understand.
Mystery of the Gentiles.
The mystery of the Gentiles, literally, man. All right, but it was given unto us to know these mysteries, man. So if you haven't gotten this by now, then maybe you're not gonna get it. But hey, maybe you will. But we understand. So we really, can you get Romans 3:3? This Mark 4:13, 12, 11. And he said unto them, unto you it is given to know the mystery of the kingdom of the Most High, but unto them that are without, all these things are done in parables. The Lord say he give his secrets unto who? His servants, the prophets. So the things like when we congregate And some things when we, going over the scriptures, the Spirit will reveal things to us that he's not revealing to everybody. All right, but we appreciate being in the confinements of being able to get this word and get the understanding of the entire book. The seals, when those seals was broken in the book, all right, Yahushua, we believe Yahushua have supped with us and given us the wisdom and knowledge. So hey, look, we're in a good position. It says that seeing they may see and not perceive, and hearing they may hear and not understand. At least at any time they should be converted and their sins should be forgiven them. You got it, right?
God. This is Romans 3, 3 and 3. For what if some did not believe?
Yep.
Brother
verse
say,
3.
Drewski and ED boy will not be on the chairs. Come on.
ED boy, inside joke.
Hey, whether they Israelites or
Anyway,
not,
yeah.
it's looking like they ain't gonna be on the
Yeah.
chariots.
They ain't doing the
We're
work.
gonna be definitely Daniel's the 12th chapter.
Mhm.
It's gonna be a shame, man.
Yeah, they
Oh,
ain't
yeah.
doing the work. So
I'm gonna leave that there. This is Romans 3 and 3.
Come on.
No. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect?
God forbid. Man.
God forbid.
Yes.
Let the Most High be true, but
Uh-huh.
every man a liar.
Mhm.
As it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged.
Hey, so this is what the Most High wants, man. All right? And a lot of you people gonna find out, all right, that the words that the prophets been speaking, which is nothing but the words of the Lord, they've been true the whole time. All right? You just been deceived. Like the brother went into earlier, you just didn't had that covering cast over you, man, to where you couldn't see. And the Lord, and ultimately, the Lord wants a lot of you blind, where you can't see, you can't hear. So what the scripture said, so you don't be converted, so you don't be healed, man.
Mhm.
He wants to destroy 2/3 of you, man.
I got you.
Yeah.
All right? The reason why Yahushua is a stumbling block to a lot of you because he don't want you to get it. He don't want you to receive Yahushua.
Mhm.
All right? A lot of you can't get the name. A lot of you can't get the marvelous works that he's done. All right? You can't get nothing of these scriptures. All right? Because it wasn't given to you. All right? And you have hey man, that should plague your mind. All right? You should wrestle. You should wrestle because you've been wrestling with it.
Yeah.
You should continue to wrestle with that.
It's the plague of the heart.
Yeah.
When you can't get the truth, you're gonna automatically have a plague of the heart. Even if you ain't bugged out, like you don't have the truth.
You're gonna be
You're
bugged
gonna
out.
be bugged out eventually.
Yeah.
You either get the word of the Most High, you get the plague of the heart.
That's a mystery.
Get in line, man.
Going what you were going into earlier about the Lord makes the vessels however he wants to
Yep,
make them.
yep.
Some people are just meant to not get it, and
Right,
there's
33.
no matter how much studying, no matter how much
Mhm.
money they spend, they just vessels fitted for
Right,
destruction.
you know what I said a
Right,
couple of weeks
33.
back. You can sit that nigga down in the chair, strap him up by his feet and his ankles, and his, you can open his eyelids
Move,
up
move.
and play a marathon of Israelite videos of GMS from all camps, and he's just still not gonna get it, man. Nigga, this group, okay?
Hey, the brother from the apostles, 40 plus years, the elders, 100 of them brothers, the elders in all the camps, been piping. Nobody been dancing. This song been getting played.
Yeah.
This melody of this song been getting played. If you don't know the lyrics as of now, you in bad shape, man.
Yeah.
You in bad shape if you don't know the lyrics, man. If you not dancing and this word is being piped, you in trouble, man.
You're not getting down with this, you're
not,
through, man.
Yup, you through.
All right?
Bound to drizzle.
I got you one.
Just spiritually dehydrated, man. All right?
Thirsty.
Thirsty for this water you can't get, man.
Can't drink.
And you got some black lips.
But a Samaritan woman, what he said in this mountain where you not with his John Foreign, you can get it out. Hey, just you ain't getting it. You ain't not on this side. You ain't gonna be able to get this knowledge and wisdom.
It's not going to be received of you
Yeah.
in this world, neither the world to come. All right? So you through, man.
Through.
Go ahead.
This Romans 11:7. What then? Israel had not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election had obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
And what's they received? The mysteries of these scriptures, man.
Yep.
All right, the dark sayings, the dark mysteries of these scriptures, we have received them, even the milk of it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of you can't even receive the milk, man.
Yeah, it's in for you.
I read the Bible back and forwards and backwards. What's John 1? What's Genesis 1:1? Every God, everybody, and you'd be wrong in the hole.
God love everybody.
God love
All
everybody,
of them
man.
gonna say that.
John 3:16. For God's love, and be wrong in the hole. All right. Go ahead, huh?
According as it is written, our power had given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day.
Unto this very day, man. And we see,
Bam.
a lot of you are walking testaments of this scripture. We see you niggas, ears are clogged up, eyes are shut. You the walking dead, man. All right? Void of truth.
Yep. Reprobate.
Spiritually malnourished, man. Your fucking ribs are showing.
Yeah.
Cause you seek not to eat, man. Go ahead, what you about to say?
Yeah, and then they'll argue with you. But their conscience will be seared with a hot iron.
Yeah.
They'll walk up with a loaded question already and already believe what they believe.
And mine already made up.
Like the Mississippi guy.
Oh, that dude, man.
That mine made up, man.
All that jet fuel.
All that jet fuel. It
pride,
mine made up, man.
You niggas come up to teach us, man.
For real.
How
Don't
you
know
gonna-
shit.
Don't know shit. How you gonna teach us, man? You
And-
know? Go ahead.
And David said, let their table be made of snuff. It's like the elder said, that table goes into what? That food. This food is nourishment. Job said that he nurtured, he liked the word more than its necessary food. I paraphrase that. So this word is food. He's the bread.
Yeah.
You know? It says, and David said, let their table be made of snuff and a trap and a stumbling block and a recompense unto him.
So
You gotta
man.
get judgment for that.
Yeah, it's a stumbling. This word, Yahweh Shai, and everything within it is a stumbling block to
Uh-huh.
those who can't receive it, man.
Yep.
They slip and fall at the word, all right? They stumble at this because it was not meant for them.
Mhm.
And over the years, man, we have come to the realization, hey, fuck them. It's just not gonna get it, man. You're just not gonna get it. Okay? Hey, that's why I'm thankful that the Lord, man, brought me up the right way, man. Through the apostles. You know, some brothers had to go through some rough ways, man. They had to go through it from another camp. You know, then find themselves, find the word. And I'm just thanking the Lord brought me in the first time
Yeah, bro.
the right way, you know?
Yeah.
Smooth waters, not them choppy waters.
Yeah, man. Hey, because some of them gone, man. When you got bit by that JLCC bug, you through. IUIC bug, you through, man.
This is like a heavy enchantment on them.
Yeah,
on 'em.
spell on the ass,
Yeah,
man.
it's like a spell. When you look at them, you just see all through their spirit, they just walk.
Yeah.
You know, you like it's really fearful to look upon those men, and they be as serious as us, but in all wrongness. And you like,
Spell.
God damn, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's a heavy enchantment, man.
And don't want
change.
don't want to see it,
Yep.
man.
Yep.
The Hebrew doesn't matter. The Latin doesn't matter. The name, what the hell matters then, man?
For real.
Just Deuteronomy 28 chapter? Well, go ahead.
Verse 10. Let their eyes be darkened that they may not see, and bow down their back always.
Yeah, man. So stay asleep.
You get it, man.
Stay in that comatose spirit, man. We cool. You know? We cool with what we have, man. All right? What does it say? I only have enough oil for myself. We
Go
cool.
buy, go
Yeah.
to the market and buy.
Yeah.
For real.
Goddamn dude's bugged out, man. That was it.
Yeah, and if
What
I
was the
can
last one?
if I can add this, like it says in Matthew, I believe, he said that Yahweh shall open their understanding. He opened their mind to understand the scriptures. So if you don't got this word, then that means Yahweh shall ain't supping with you, right? Do not he say he come to the door and knock, at least you let him in. So according to wisdom, All right, if Yahweh Shai is not supping with you, you don't have this truth, man. And you're a dangerous man, because what we say, if you don't got the truth, Jacob, do what?
Any goddamn,
Any goddamn thing. You got it,
man.
bro. Anything,
man.
Anything,
mean
man.
anything.
Yes. He don't got no morals. He don't have no fear,
No integrity.
no
nothing.
integrity. So,
No pants.
yup, no pants. Brother,
Yeah, nigga.
that brother made that comment on it. You remember what he said?
Dangerous, man.
How his pants get on when the Lord killed his ass. You
Yeah,
got it,
no
bro.
Yeah,
pants.
nigga, you dangerous, man.
You a dangerous man, bro.
You just do anything. You just smoke anything.
Uh-huh.
Just
Yup.
do anything, man.
Yup.
You know.
God.
Let me leave that alone. I'm about to say something.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But this is the
I'm
backup.
about to get raw.
Yeah.
All right.
This is to back up the brother in that Romans. Isaiah, I'm going to start at verse 8. And I heard the voice of the Lord saying, Whom shall I send, and whom will go for us? Then said I, Here am I, send me. And he said, Go and tell this people,
Oh, yeah.
Hear ye indeed, but understand not.
All right.
Isaiah 6 and 9. And he said, Go and tell this people, Hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart or the mind of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert and be healed.
Yep.
Verse 11. Then said I, Lord, how long? How long shall they be spiritually blinded?
Yep.
And he answered, Until the cities be wasted.
Until the time of the destruction.
Destruction. Yeah.
That's when they gonna get it, man. When a goddamn missile is falling on your head.
Mm.
All right. You've been blown to kingdom come.
Daddy power. You're going to be willing.
Now the Lord loves you.
Now he love you.
That's on kind.
Now the Lord loves you.
Now the Lord loves you. All right. You're gonna wake up in the kingdom with the Hebrew huggies on.
Yes.
All right. With them big heads and droopy jaws. You're gonna be right then, man. You're gonna be brought up. You're gonna be brought up under the right way, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Then said I, Lord, how long? And he answered, Until the cities be wasted without inhabitant, and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's when you're gonna wake up, man. When the destruction is imminent, all right? But it's gonna be too late.
Yeah.
All right? It's gonna be too goddamn late, man. And we know that Jake is late to his own goddamn funeral, so a lot of you niggas is gonna die, man.
Niggas
All right.
just now getting into prepping.
Yeah,
Not that that'll save you.
yeah. Niggas out here frolicking around bullshit, man. Playing around. You out here with hoes and bros. Swishing sweets, all right, and BSing. All the while, the sky is collapsing, man. All right? Go ahead, brother.
This the one the brother Wadi had on the comment board. This Hosea 4:6, older but goody. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Saying thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's the other one in, I think, it reminds me of the one in Luke, the 21st chapter. The Lord said he's going to lay you down, even the child within thee, man.
Yep.
All right? Because you hate knowledge, man. You hate instructions. That's why we can identify who the people or the Bible is, man, by the way of the way how you are disobedient, man.
And they being sottish.
Right.
Being stupefied, man.
So mine and her being pulled over to see what the fuck going on.
Yeah, look at the stupidity in the world, and you'll be able to point out most of these people on this sign, man.
Yeah.
Cause they doing stupid shit, you know, Jake, you doing all manners of things,
They
man.
got this internet nigga, that internet Edomite that run around with all these tattoos and shit on his face on some jailhouse shit. You niggas out here in New Orleans, I hope the Lord send the hottest fucking missile down here to destroy you niggas. You let a fucking Edomite go on Canal Street this past couple of days, give you niggas watermelons with baby oil on it, throw it in the air where you catch it. You fucking niggas, I hate you niggas, man. I fucking hate you niggas out here in New Orleans, man, with a passion, man. Excuse, hey, hey, brother.
don't
Do your thing, yeah. ain't
I
no
hate you
excuse.
fucking niggas, man.
You gotta be the lowest of the low down here.
But if bro was and he giving you niggas money, it's how low you niggas to become, man. So you let a fucking Edomite go out there and play with you niggas with watermelons, man.
With baby oil on.
Yeah.
Don't
Lather
forget the egg,
them up
it
and throw them in the air. You gotta catch it. And you niggas out there doing that shit for money. But if brothers out there doing something besides that, it off you, they don't fucking play with me. You heard me? You niggas wanna fight and kill us, man.
Yeah.
That's how simple you niggas is, man.
Fuck
I hope
nigga.
the fucking Lord just get you niggas even faster, man. By the millions, man. Take you niggas out by the millions, man.
And your loved ones.
Yeah, man. And we mean that shit. Go ahead, brother. I'm nigga that
Hey,
warm me
fuck
up
'em.
thinking
That's
about
it.
that shit.
That's it. Ain't they don't got brothers on God no more.
Hey, so hey,
Yep,
with that man, we'll
Jeremiah
end it
4
right
and
here.
22. Yep,
We'll
I
give
had
all
mentioned that.
praises, glory, and honor to
To Yahweh, Hashem,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shah. Once again, double honor to the elders, apostles, great millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations again. All right, out there to the elect, to the sincere. Shalom.
Shalom.
Baba Ba.
Baba Ba.
Baba Ba.
Baba Ba.
Baba Ba.
Baba Ba.
Kwame Yashala, man.
Kwame Yashala.
Shalom. Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom, Maki.
Hey, wait till I show y'all this shit.
I don't even know if I want to see.
Fuck